Well, so the Biden visit, take a look at those visuals, Nancy. That's the POTUS,
Yes.
Emplaning for the national capital of India. Joe Biden coming to India to attend the G-20. That's, of course, the United States of America Air Force One, the majestic beast of an aircraft.
And there's a lot on the plate to discuss. For Modi and Biden, they are going to hold the talks or bilateral talks in evening today. And I think there are so many things that they have to discuss today. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to talk about. Are there going to be any follow-ups of the, of the talks that they made when Modi visited US on his state's visit?
Well, it seems like there are going to be, because the jet deals and the drone deals, they're all part of the deal. Now it says here, even as G20 is being decked up, deals and debates as G20 begins, India on promising growth path and strong domestic demand will be a buffer against external slowdown. This is what ADB chief Masatsugu Asakawa has told the Times of India. But more than that, that growing bonhomie, because we saw the Prime Minister in ASEAN with Kamala Harris, and US has flown in the beast, is how the Tribune says it. It says the US has flown in 15 plus sorties to India just to ferry communication and security equipment, including presidential Cadillac, the beast. So the beast, the actual car of Joe Biden, the president of the United States, he travels in that super armored Cadillac.
True.
That has been flown in
Yes.
to Delhi. So the president of the United States is not going to travel in some Mercedes or some top level Maybach. He's going to be traveling in his own Cadillac, the Batmobile. But that's actually a good one. It is certainly a Batmobile. But like you pointed out, that Modi to host dinner for Biden this evening. A range of issues on the table. These range of issues, what are these issues essentially going to be like? The jet and drone deal certainly part on there. It says growing ties, which is the message. Indo-US ties have soared in recent years, with two countries cooperating in a range of spheres, that they share common interests in the Indo-Pacific, where they are part of the Quad, and it is also a clear message to China, which has alarmed the region, including the South China Sea, with its aggressive behavior. So, apart from the jet deal, the transfer of technology and the drone deals, I think there is going to be clear focus on China, Nancy.
And I think I'm more excited to see what they're going to talk about China, because if you see the history after, I think the ties, India and US ties has always been like this. US's approach has always been polarization in the country, because they have always approached India to polarize it. But I think it's a good thing that India has always made sure that we are not going to be a part of this. We need our strategic autonomy, and that they made it very clear when the Russia-Ukraine war broke out, and the stand that India took in the whole war was so important, because they came up and they were like, what, we are not going to be a part of any ally. We are going to have trade deals with Russia. And I think Russia is also going to be an important, because the Black Sea grain deal is also on the pages, because US has been behind India to convince Moscow to not continue the grain deal again, so that that deal again takes place. And India has not done anything. The stand of India has been very neutral since day one, and I think US is very aware of that. But still, it's interesting to see that in the bilateral talks, if China and Russia and these issues come up, what are they going to be, how are they going to pursue it, and what are they going to do for the future ties of India and US?